Greetings, my noble knights. It is I, Blaze Templar. And as I kind of goofed my back and side up through that accident the other day, I'm kind of playing a game that I'm a little more chill with today. I wanted to play more Sonic Mania, but I know I'd get way too excited with that, and that's probably the last thing I want to do today. So I apologize. I wanted to do that, but yeah, I'm kind of having to take my health as the focus right now, so yeah, I apologize. But we will get back to Sonic Mania as soon as I feel a little better, so we're not out of it yet. We're just having to slow down temporarily. That's all. Temporary slowdown, you know? Kind of like always with me, because lame is me, apparently. But regardless. I do love this game. It's absolutely gorgeous.
Are you ready?
Am I ready? Yeah, I guess.
Yes, I guess. It's louder than I expected.
You've never been so close before.
I guess everything's bigger up close.
Soon it'll all seem familiar. Like home.
I don't know about that.
Look for High Matriarch Tirsa. She'll help you. Any other concerns?
Are you sure they're gonna let me in?
I've told you, Aloy. By law, any child outcast can run in the Proving.
And any who pass are made braves and are outcasts no more. I know that.
But why are they outcasting
Everyone follows
children?
the law like you do, Rust.
Have faith, Aloy. The tribe will honor your right.
We can hope.
What should I expect once I'm inside?
There will be people celebrating and feasting. More than you've ever seen in one place. No other village compares to Mother's Heart. It is the seat of the High Matriarchs, the center of Nora life, a jewel of the sacred land. Give it time, and you'll grow fond of it. As I was, back when I was of the tribe.
I kind of doubt that myself.
Any final lessons before I head in?
No. You've learned every lesson the Wilds have to teach.
It was you who taught me, not the Wilds. Not sure my bow and spear will be much help in there, though.
It is with bow and spear that you'll win what you've wanted all these years, Aloy. Answers.
I'm ready to do this. See you back home in a few days?
You will not find me there, Aloy. Here.
You're leaving? No!
Remember.
I like Rost.
Why are you talking like we'll never see each other again? No. No!
You should be with the tribe. And I will always be an outcast.
But I told you, I have that figured out. I'll come to you in secret. The
No!
one breaking the law, not you. You don't even have to talk to me.
This attachment to me will only hold you back. It's my wish that you embrace the tribe. You've lived in isolation long enough.
That doesn't help!
Until now, I didn't.
For your sake, I must go where you will never find me. This
No, Rost!
is goodbye.
No, it's not. You taught me how to track. Wherever you go, I can follow.
Not this time.
This time. And every time.
Aloy is a stubborn woman.
I'll be wearing this when I find you.
May All Mother bless you, Aloy.
Rost!
And you.
And I'm multitasking, as you could probably tell by the clackety-clack of the keyboard. Speaking of which, I need a quieter keyboard. Mine is so loud.
Finish the proving. After that, I'll see where his trail leads.
You will turn back, outcast. Or bleed. Your choice.
Keep it up and I'm gonna stab you.
Make way! Make way! Braves, stand aside. She is welcome here. Mother's heart is open to you, child. Come. I assure you, most Nora aren't so rude as those idiots.
You're Tirsa?
Who else would I be? Come on now. I've
Oh,
been waiting for this day a long time.
those Braves are morons.
But for the moment, I must leave you. I have other outsiders to keep safe tonight.
You what?
Envoys from another tribe, the Karja. Come to observe the proving, and oh, how the Nora hate the Karja.
Karja.
But that's my problem. We will talk later. In the meantime, enjoy the festival. Oh, down the path to the right, you'll find an old friend who can't wait to see you.
But I don't know anyone here.
Try telling him that. We will talk later. May the goddess protect.
What? That's basically Aloy right now. What? First things first, we always go to these. Quick save, because then we can quick travel to any camp we light. That is a really handy feature, and I will be abusing it in the future.
This heat crawls. Been a long day.
I'm not greeting anyone.
It's you, isn't it? Oh, it is
Teb.
Aloy, isn't it?
He's the guy you rescued in the,
Are you
prologue
the old
training
friend
area.
Tirsa told me about? I don't know you.
I see you don't recognize me. Well, it was a long time ago. Teb is my name. You were half my size when you saved me from a herd of machines.
That boy!
I remember. You tried to thank me.
I never forgot that day. All these years, I hope to see you again, if you came to run in the proving. As you can see, I didn't turn out to be much of a hunter. I served the tribe as a stitcher instead, a maker of garments and armor. In preparation for this day, I've made an outfit for you. I hope you like it.
He's gotten kind of scrawny.
Cost.
Cost? Nothing. Consider it the thanks I tried to give years ago. Long overdue. There. Try it on whenever you feel like it.
Thank you, Teb. I've never had anything like this before.
Well, it's yours. I think you'll find it affords more protection than what you were wearing. Every outfit offers some advantage. It's always a trade-off. Anyway, I shouldn't keep you any longer. Head for the Matriarch's Lodge if you want to find Tirsa.
Which is why I actually am wearing this outfit.
A large wooden building with an angry mob waiting outside?
Tirsa said something about envoys from another tribe?
Yes, that's what the mob's angry about. Karja visiting our sacred land for the first time in years. I'd expect to see some tomatoes fly, maybe rocks. Hopefully not spears. In any case, be ready to duck.
Oh, joy.
Hello, Aloy. What'd you have in mind?
Let's start by selling some mods. Because I have a lot of mods right now, and a lot of them are very rare. So we're going to actually sell basically all the uncommons and rares. Because I got a lot of them. Downside to New Game Plus, you get to the point where you just have too much stuff on you. And as you can see, I'm at that point. This is the one that you get from Teb. This is the one I'm wearing, which is a little bit better, I think. It's not overly extreme, but like that, or even that. But it's not bad. It's definitely better than this. So, yeah. Siren's Lance, pretty strong weapon to say the least. Tripcaster, the fun weapon. Rattler, basically think a really inaccurate machine gun shotgun combo that kind of spews lead out in random directions. really good at close range. The mighty bow, kind of cool. Sharp shot is what I use, though. But calling, tripcaster, rattler. Yeah, the culling bow is the one I'm using. There was some other stuff I needed to get rid of. All the valuable stuff to merchants, that's right. And I got a lot of that kind of stuff. So this will take a little bit of time, obviously, but you know what? I'm fine with that. But I usually don't like to sell everything, but my capacity is getting kind of full, so why not? Trading with merchants, selling for metal shards. That's a crafting item, crafting item. Oh, watcher lenses. These things are just dirt common. And I've got a lot of them. So, we're going to be here for a little bit, and I apologize for that. So many. Bones. You keep all of the crafting items, of course. And I, once again, apologize for the coughing. Crafting, 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 crafting. Nope, 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 nope. Pretty sure this is all crafting now. Yep. I just want to make sure I didn't sell any crafting parts, because that would be bad. And I didn't. That's good. Oh, well, I sold all my watcher lenses, so even if I wanted to buy that, I can't now. That's a little depressing.
May the goddess protect.
Oh well.
Then she asked for a mate blessing with my father. I swear.
What?
Too much romance, not enough fistfights.
Oh boy. Well, that was random. But now we can ignore them. Ignore the dancer girls.
What we got? More boar?
Ignore the heat. I don't need it.
Dog, get down from there. Bad enough you're drunk. Why do you have to go climbing houses?
Oh, not supposed to go climbing on other people's roofs, huh?
Well,
Get down from there, now.
Oh, that's just what you want, isn't it? For me to fall on my head.
What I want is for you to climb down.
climb down!
No fun at all.
Piccolo voice. I couldn't emulate it now.
Stay up on the roof all night if you want.
Yeah, I will.
Drunk people can be dumb.
But you'll have to tell this when I'm gone. In the beginning.
I am not listening to you. Why are you repeating yourself?
Karst?
Careful. Pretend like we...
How could I forget?
Don't be like that. You know, can't wait to see the looks in some of these faces when you win. And...
Sure.
Right.
What you got for me? Cartridge string? Oh, sling, not string. Obviously, I can't read today! I'm lame. I've got enough sparkers, enough wire. I could use some more blaze, though. Yeah, that's good. Resources. Not metal burn. Where's my twigs? I've got too many twigs. Shock wax. Here we go. You're not interested in that item? Lame.
Take your...
Of course you're happy to take my shards, jerk. Whoa. Clang, clang. Bang, bang.
But first, we have guests to welcome.
For
Wait,
2
weren't you-
years, we have been at peace with Akarja. It is time to restore our bonds of trade with Meridian. These envoys come to us under a banner of peace.
Boo, obviously.
An enunciation of gratitude written
Killers
by the
and
hand
slavers!
of
Yeah,
Sun King
yeah.
of
Killers and slavers!
Hey, hey!
Luminance of
Hold your fruit, Nora Faithful. Hold your fruit. Now I'm Azaram, not Karja, so I'll put it to you straight. The 13th Sun King was a murderous bung. Oh, he was.
No kidding.
He was a tyrant and a monster. He raided my tribe for blood sacrifice, just like yours.
Understandable why they hate
My
him.
own sister was taken. I hated the Karja. But the 13th king is dead. 2 years now. Who killed him? The 14th. Not because he lusted for power, but because someone had to put an end to his father's atrocities. Yeah!
This guy's good at his
The message
speaking.
that this poor priest means to read is an apology. Straight from the lips of the 14th king. So please, can't you lend him your ears?
Good work, man.
Thank you. An enunciation of gratitude written by the hand of Sun King Avad, 14th luminance of the Radiant Line.
How am I supposed to enjoy myself with those bloodthirsty Karja faithless hanging about, profaning the land?
The Karja stand with you.
It's for the goddess
as the
because
sun's
of the Karja,
light
not me.
drains
The past should be
stoutest
left in the past.
trees. As those you have nurtured,
Perhaps the
take
Karja
their
have come to make
places among
amends.
your graves.
I won't deny them a
We
chance.
join your
Unknown
prayers.
device detected.
But they
You're the
will
only other person I've ever seen wearing a focus. Where did you get yours?
What? A Nora? Wearing one of these? That's impossible. Your tribe fears the old places, forbids them.
That's one way to put it.
Who says I'm like other Nora?
Why, I guess you're not. If you've gone delving in the ruins of the metal world.
What's wrong?
Apologies. A malfunction.
Oh, Lynn, you making friends with locals, are we?
I'll come back.
Wait.
No, we'll talk later. Have to go.
Awkward.
Whoa. Well, I guess he's more hungover than I thought. Hey, you got the same trinket that Olin has on his head. Since when did those become fashionable?
Since never.
His own? Who is he? And where did he get one of these?
He's just a scrounger with friends in high places. Now, he spends half his time digging for artifacts, the other half drinking or dicing. As for the trinket, well, I guess he dug it up somewhere. Just a weird old jewel he sticks on his face. I mean, no offense. It looks great on you.
Oh, nice.
I thought your friend was gonna go down in a hail of fruit, but you really calmed the crowd.
Thanks. I wasn't sure I could do it. The Nora is still pissed with the Karja about the Red Raids.
Understandably.
I don't blame them.
I've never seen armor like yours before.
You've never seen Vanguard steel? Well, let me introduce you. Ring-locked, impact-protected, sturdy enough to choke a sawtooth. It has to be. The Vanguard of the Sun King's best. Life-takers and machine breakers to a one.
Pretty impressive.
Don't give a Nora warmaid like you more trouble than she can handle.
Oh yeah, okay.
With all that metal to slow you down? I doubt it.
Ooh.
Hard to say. From where I'm standing, looks like a pretty even match.
I wanted to ask...
If you want. But I'll also be around after that blessing thing, if that'd be a better time to talk.
If the Karja have such a cruel history, how did you end up serving them?
The last king and his men were butchers. But the new king wants peace. There's nothing cruel about that. Besides, the Karja don't just fight, they build. Well, take Meridian. Next to it, everything else is just a bunch of sticks and stones.
Just how big is Meridian? What's it like?
Where do I even start? My tribesmen are masters of the forge, the best tinkers in the world. But when it comes to building, the Karja have us beat. The city soars over a canyon with more bridges than the Nora have roads and buildings tall as mountains. And across the valley stands the spire, like a blade thrust into the sky, reflecting the sun.
That sounds pretty cool.
You really owe it yourself to see it. So consider that a challenge. Or an invitation.
Very nice. Basically, the Red Raids were the Mad King sacrificing people to a god.
Ask away.
What else do you know about it?
Is he really that interesting? I'm starting to get jealous. Well, he scours the wilds for ruins, digs up stuff, and sells it to nobles. When he's not scrounging, he's scouting. Exactly the skills you want the man guiding your expedition to have. I've known him for a few years. He's a loyal companion, cares for his family, holds his drink well enough. I like him, but besides that, not much to tell.
Pretty simple. And
I should make my way to the blessing.
Yeah. Look, maybe I shouldn't say this, but it's obvious that you don't belong in this backwater. I mean, you're smart. You're obviously capable.
Are you
and
hitting on Aloy?
Look at you.
I'm pretty sure you are.
What are you talking about?
You know what? All right, if you ever visit Meridian, look me up. I'll show you around, make introductions. It'll be a whole new life, if you want it. I'll even introduce you to my sister. She's got more connections than I do.
I thought you said she was captured and killed by the last Sun King.
Ha! Captured, yes. Killed, no. It takes more than a few cards to finish Ursa. She got away. Now she's captain of the entire Vanguard. That's quite a story. Maybe I'll tell it to you sometime over a drink.
Sounds like fun.
Anyway, I have to go to that blessing thing, too. So, see you around, maybe?
Yeah, as you can tell, there is a lot of nice, you know, just slowly building up kind of stuff, and I like it.
Judge the Karja, not me. The past should be left in the past.
I'm with High Matriarch Lansra. We shouldn't let this Karja.
And now we gotta go to the blessing. I'm gonna probably end this recording here pretty shortly. I've been at this for half an hour almost. And I don't mind doing that, of course.
Start the blessing when all aspirants are in place.
I'm gonna talk to this dude.
Oh,
Expecting more tomatoes?
in truth, I thought they were throwing stones.
Poor guy.
Stones hit a lot harder. You'd know the difference.
If you wish to speak, we should do so after the ceremony. I'd rather not hold things up, or do anything else that angers these people.
I feel sorry for him.
Aloy, take your place right there. The prayer lantern is yours. I made it for you.
Oh, that was nice.
Blasphemy.
Sisters. Aspirants, before each of you sits a prayer lantern crafted by your mother. In her honor, light its flame.
I have to go with Rost.
In honor of Rost. And all he did to help me get here.
All Mother, hear our prayer. What is the child but a mother's hope that takes flight? A glowing flame that climbs the air, set free to the wind.
How do those things work?
Till it fades and falls.
How does...
So From one to another passes the chain of love.
How does that work? Floaty, floaty, float.
There's Olin. I have some questions for him.
Did it just magically become nightfall? Looks like it.
Aloy, now that the blessing has been made, you and I finally have a moment to speak. I
Okay.
hope the ceremony wasn't too unpleasant for you, given your circumstances.
My circumstances are that I'm here to win the proving, not stand around muttering Nora prayers and lighting Nora prayer lanterns.
Of course. Though it pains me that your years of isolation from the tribe have spoiled what is for us a ritual of great beauty.
Maybe isolation has given me the clearer view. A concern for results, not rituals.
Whatever your view, it is yours, and I will respect it.
At least she's nice.
I imagine you must have questions.
Yeah.
It surprises me the tribe lets outcasts run in the proving. It's not like the Nora to be so hospitable.
It has always been law that any child outcast has this right, as a means to rejoin the tribe. So far as I know, however, you are the first ever to exercise this right.
I'm not surprised. I doubt many outcast children survive long enough in the wilds to come of age.
I think, rather, it is because child outcasts are so rare. In all my years, I've only known of one other child who was cast out. A boy of 13, who killed his mother. But at the proving 5 years later, he did not appear.
No. I'd be surprised if he survived very long on his own.
But at least he had a chance. Other tribes would have simply executed him. It may be hard for you to accept, Aloy.
That's one way to put it.
But the practice of shunning is, relatively speaking, humane.
Oh, is it? Try it out for 18 years, Tirsa, and then let me know what you think. Why was I made an outcast at birth, Tirsa? What crime could I have committed even before I was born?
Aloy, this is not a question I can answer.
Why not? It's simple enough. And what about my mother? Is she here tonight, watching me? Or is she dead? Is she here? Or nowhere?
I am sure your mother is here with us, if only in spirit.
That's not really an answer, is it? Just so you know, Tirsa, the reason I'm here is to get answers. Real ones. And when I win the proving, I will demand them.
I know, Aloy. I would expect nothing less.
That's understandable. At least she's being helpful. Although I feel kind of bad for Tirsa because she's actually trying.
What about Rost? Why was he made an outcast?
So, he never told you?
He said he swore an oath never to speak of it.
Yes. As did I, and the other matriarchs. I'm sorry, Aloy. But Rost's past is another secret I must keep from you.
That's not frustrating.
Rost told me that matriarchs don't just lead the tribe. What else do you do?
We teach, offer counsel, give blessings. When necessary, we judge.
That's a lot of power for one group of people.
Of the tribe. Among our number this year, we count 3 high matriarchs and some 30 lesser matriarchs.
What's the difference?
Matriarchs are grandmothers with 2 generations of living progeny. But a high matriarch is a great-grandmother with 3 or more generations to her name. Thus do we speak for generations, lending our opinions weight. The high matriarchs most of all.
So, the more children you have, the more authority you get? I guess that's one way to decide who leads a tribe.
Why would there be any other?
Why does Lansra hate me so much?
She is a woman of extreme opinions. More than that, I cannot say.
It's not my fault that I was born, or that the matriarchs decided to cast me out.
I side with you in this matter, but there are differences of opinion. and any vote of the High Matriarchs requires a majority.
Understandable. At least she is helpful. As helpful as she can be.
I'm sorry if I've been too harsh. It's just... I've wanted answers for so long.
Understandably.
No, child. You're not the only one who's waited years for this day. I will be praying for your success.
For the goddess to judge the Karja, not me.
That blessing wasn't bad. Nice and short, anyway. But I know a half-dozen Oseram tinkers who could put on a better fireworks show.
Was that supposed to be fireworks?
Oops. I hope I'm not throwing a wet blanket on your sacred ritual. It was nice. Really. Yeah, well, good luck in that.
The outcast might surprise us. Lost stranger after all.
Well, at least they recognize I was trained by Rost. Well, you know, Aloy was, not me personally. I wish I was trained by Rost. That'd be so cool.
Why did you act so strange when we spoke earlier?
Must be this festival. I'm really not one for crowds. Maybe I should just turn in.
Stop dodging my...
All right, cool your fire. I got nothing to hide.
I've never seen anyone else with a focus. Where exactly did you find...
I feel like we've been here before.
North of the Claim. That's our name for the Oseram homeland. Up there, the metal seams run deep. Steel giants half buried in loose soil. Forgotten caves that the old ones bored into mountain rock. Your eyes just lit up.
I found my focus in a cave just like you're describing. A ruin of the old ones.
If you've delved yourself, you know as much as I do. Go to those places for answers. Not me.
When we spoke earlier, you winced, then looked like you were in pain. Or frightened. Did your focus show you something?
It didn't show me anything. I told you. It malfunctioned. Happens all the time.
You're lying.
You're not a very convincing liar.
Do you always accuse people you've just met of lying?
Only the ones who aren't telling the truth.
Fire and spit, girl. I'm a plain hammered man with nothing to hide.
I don't understand.
I already have all the friends I need, girl. I don't need the bother.
Yeah,
I'm used to
okay.
being shunned by the tribe. I thought you'd be different.
It's nothing personal. It really isn't.
Yeah,
You
okay.
should try to enjoy yourself tonight. Big day tomorrow. Always best to make every day count.
You know something.
Tears have gone too far this time.
You know something, and you're not telling me, and I don't like it. No, I wanted to get to the fire, but whatever. Did I just jump on your shoulder? I did not mean to use your shoulder as a springboard. Okay, that's actually hilarious. Ignore them. They're all useless to me. Mostly because right now I have no care no care for the tribe.
Motherless chuff.
What did you say?
Find your bed, outcast, and dream of winning the proving. That's the closest you're gonna get.
Oh, this is the bed house? With you standing guard, I figured it was the latrine.
Your very presence here.
I love her. She's great.
Well, well. Look who's come in from the wild. The motherless outcast. I see you've still got a scar from where that rock I threw hit you. Now that's a cherished memory.
You can be a real lard sometimes, boss. Cut it out.
I don't know what lard is supposed to be.
You didn't know the words to the blessing, did you? But no one hears your prayers anyway. Aw, you even try to...
So this is how it's gonna be with you, is it?
This is how it's gonna be with everyone, outcast. You belong in the wilds, not Mother's heart.
What a
You
racist
definitely
bigot.
don't belong in the proving.
Or just a scumbag bigot.
You can sense it. You already know you're gonna lose.
I've trained all my life for the proving. I'm not afraid of you. I'm not afraid of anything.
Yeah,
Really?
okay.
Confidence is quiet. You're not.
You know, I often think of the day I gave you that scar. It's a cherished memory.
What I remember is how the other children saw that you were a monster. But I suppose you leave that part of the story out when you tell it, don't you?
I branded you that day to mark your shame.
All you did that day was make me stronger.
Yeah, right. You'll be the one surprised tomorrow, outcast.
Oh, are you gonna shut your mouth? Because that would be a surprise.
And because I can't actually do the thing anymore.
Nice job handling Bast. That should keep him quiet. Till morning, anyway.
Because he's
I
lame.
don't believe we've met.
Oh, I know who you are. The competition. The others, they'll finish the proving. Most of them. But win it? That's down to Bast, you, or me. Vala.
Nice to meet you, Vala. You're right. I am going to win tomorrow.
Confident.
Never celebrate a victory before it's earned, girl. My mother taught me that.
That's fair.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna get some sleep. I plan to be well rested when I run you into the ground tomorrow. Your bunk's right there when you want it.
Okay. Thanks.
Well, that's it for now, I guess. And we are actually going to end it as soon as the cutscene is over.
Your first day in Mother's Heart. What do you think?
It's a good question.
You've never slept in a Nora lodge before. Not very private.
Comforts and distractions. That's what I think.
Not all comforts are bad.
Comforts are weakness.
You sound just like my mother. You can always go back to living in the wilds if you have to. In the meantime, get some rest.
Oh, fair enough. And as you can see, I choose a more intellectual approach for most of my games. Oh, goodness. And, oops. Oh, man. I just love this game, though. Oh man, this is just so gorgeous. I love this game. What a waste. Wait, am I wearing the same clothes as... No, I'm not. They changed it for the cutscene. Oh, a little depressing, but okay. Fair enough.
Braves! Ready yourselves! What will it take to get you out of here?
Pushing you into the dirt. Obviously. Anyway, we're going to end the stream, or the recording here. I keep wanting to say stream, even though I'm not streaming right now. Obviously, my subconscious is telling me I want to stream again. And I really do. I really do. I'm looking forward to when I can start that again. But until then, we will just get whatever content we can going. I will probably do a little bit of editing to cut down on some of the length of this video. And we'll end it there. So until then, goodbye.